Welcome to the class, children. Yes, so today we are going to deal with a new unit, that is unit number 12, the conditionals, the last chapter or unit of your practice book. Okay, that is the conditional sentences. Okay, let us see what are conditionals. See, children, conditional is a type of sentence that is made up of an if clause. Okay, if clause condition and a main clause the result. For example, children, always we say na, if you don't study hard you will fail in the exam, right? So if when you use it as a condition applied, and what is the result of that, okay, that is what we call as a conditional. Okay, so conditional is a type of a sentence that is made up of an if clause and a main clause which is a result. Okay, the sentence describes a situation that might happen or might have happened. It might have already happened or might have not happened. Okay, so here first let us study the different kinds of conditionals that are. We have 5 different kinds of conditionals, that is zero conditional, first conditional, second conditional, third conditional, and the mixed conditional. Okay, so here we have the 5 different kinds of conditionals. Let us learn one by one. Now, what is zero conditional? If plus simple present tense. Like for example, we read like I read, you read, I drink water, you drink water, you fight. Okay, this is called a simple present tense. Present simple. Okay, so same refers to the situation that are always true or possible. If it rains, the ground gets wet. You can see that the conditional if is used. If it rains, here rains is in simple present tense. Can you see there? The ground gets wet, right? Gets is also a present tense. If you heat ice, it melts. Here heat is a simple present and it melts is also in a simple present. Okay, it is called as a zero conditional, where no other what you call tense form is used or other verbs form is used. It is only the both the present forms with the help of this if conditional. Okay, so see here. So when, even sometimes also we can change if into when. For example, we can say when it rains the ground gets wet. When you heat ice, it melts. It's nothing wrong. Okay, instead of if we can use when also. Okay, now coming to the next one, that is the first conditional. So if plus simple present, as already we have learned, and the result you have to write in a future simple, where we use will or shall. Okay, so it refers to the situation that is possible or realistic. For example, if I go to the bed, go to shop, I will buy something. Okay, obviously, right? Just now even I too gave an example. If you don't work hard, you will fail. When I see if you don't work hard, here it is a simple present. Work is a simple present there, and what do you call? Don't work hard is then for, and here in the future I told you that you will fail. The future it may result in that. Okay, so if I go to the shop, it is a situation, and in the what is the result is I will buy something. If I study hard, I will pass my exam, right? It is a situation and it is a result. That is what is happened here. So here in the first we use the present form, and the result will be always in the what you call future form. That is the first conditional. So now I'll recollect the first one, that is a zero conditional. What is zero conditional, children? There only both will be in a simple present with the if. Okay, and there we can even change if with when also, right? So if it rains, the ground gets wet. Okay, here both are in the simple present form, but in the first conditional, what is that? It will be the if clause is followed by the a simple present and ends with a result using the future tense. Okay, next. Yes, we have the third conditional here. Second conditional here. Here we have a different one, that is if past simple, like I ate. If I ate chocolates, I would face stomach ache. Here after that it is followed by would plus the verb base form. If I won the lottery, One is a past tense here. I would buy a mansion, right? If I were you, I would quit smoking, right? So here would plus the verb base form is used. Quit, buy, which is in simple form we can say, and one were is in a past tense, okay, and would is followed by that. So if I won the lottery, I would buy a mansion. Okay, now coming to the third conditional, that is if plus past perfect. Children, past perfect, always keep in your mind, it is used with the had plus V3 form. Already you know what is a V3 form, or past participle. Okay, if past participle, past perfect is like had plus past participle, had drunk, had eaten, had written. Okay, in that way, right? Always keep in your mind, past perfect is used with the. Okay, so always keep in your mind that always the past perfect is just with the helping verb had and a V3 form, that is past participle. Okay, if I had saved my money, then it is followed by would have. I would have bought a car. Again, past participle, that is a V3 form is used. Keep in your mind, children. You just have to by had these, the green colored, what I have given the conditions, na? Structures, right? We call them as a structure. For second conditional, what is the structure you have to remember? What is the first conditional structure you have to remember? Okay, if you do this, it will be helpful for you to remember. Okay, so the third conditional is if plus past perfect plus would have and plus past participle. Okay, don't have, there's a difference here. Here in past perfect you use, in past perfect you always use had plus V3 form. Okay, and past participle is nothing but only V3 form. Keep in your mind. Okay, had will be there here in the beginning, and but in the end only it will be the V3 form, and would have is plus added. Okay, so if I say had saved money, you can see that had saved, had is a past perfect, saved is a past perfect tense there. I would have, it is there in the structure. Bought is the V3 form of the verb. Okay, so if I had saved my money, I would have bought a car. If I had studied well, I would have passed my exam. Now here you can see the mixed. Okay, here in mixed there are some conditions. Check out here. If plus second conditional. So what is second conditional, children? Okay, just have a look, right? See here, second condition is nothing but, it is like past simple plus would plus verb, right? Past simple past tense, right? Plus would plus verb form, verb base form. Okay. And third conditional, for example, it is like if plus past perfect plus would have plus past participle. Okay, if I weren't so busy, I weren't is a past simple past. I would have, or it is this, gone on a holiday. Here past participle is being used, on a holiday last week. Okay, it is a mixture of all this, because verb two times we can't use, right? The past participle is a verb form only, but it is in a V3 form. So that is used here, gone. Would have is common in both. Would have is common in both. Okay, so only one time we will use, but here in the beginning we always use with the what you call the simple past tense, right? So if, and sometimes it happens in a vice versa. Sometimes it will start with a third conditional and end with a second conditional. If plus past participle, would have plus wave, same it is. If I had been born in UK, so it is a third conditional. Had been is there, had been born, past perfect. In the UK, I would have spoken, I would speak, because it is, right, English very well. I would have spoken English very well also we can write, because I had to use here would have, right children? I would have spoken, V3 form, right? Spoken English very well. Okay, so just have a look. If I get to the airport on time, I won't miss my flight. See here, it is in a simple present, the first conditional what we had, and will not. See, always will not is written in the short form or contraction form as won't. Okay, if I get to the airport on time, I won't miss my flight. If you visit New York City, simple present, you will see tall buildings. Okay, future, right? So now you open your practice book, children, page number 101. I hope many of you might have asked some babas or saints regarding your hand lines, or your parents might have taken you, right, to show your hand and all. They will be asking about your future, how you read, in what level you will reach in your life and all. Maybe you may know about this. Okay, so they have given a small summary about the lines and all, how one can read the lines. Look at your hand, children. You may see many lines. Okay, so every line has its own identification. So let us see what are those. And you can see there in the above line is a heart line. Then is the headline, then lifeline, Saturn line, Sun line, Mercury line, Neptune line is there. Okay, see, long lifeline is long life. Okay, long lifeline. Here lifeline, you can see where it is towards the. Here it is a long lifeline, right? So long lifeline. If it is, that depends upon that how many years you are going to live. If it is too lengthy, you live for many years. If it is short, you will not live for long life. Okay. Then dark headline. Dark headline is the next one, where it is the dark headline, that is the intelligent. Do we have it? Okay, headline is there. It should be dark, it seems. This one. Okay, this one. If it is dark, then you are very intelligent. If it is light, then you are not that intelligent. It means that. Okay. Then comes dark heart line. It means that if it is dark, you are very kind. If it is light, you are not that kind. Then broken Neptune line. If it is broken, okay, a lot of imagination. If it is clear, you don't believe in the imagination. Okay. Then clear sun line. If the sun line is very clear without any distractions or lines cut off, you are successful always. Okay. Even I am also looking into my figures, my hand, children, to just have a look on that. Okay, then the strong Mercury line is a good memory. Okay, if it is a strong, then you are having a good memory. Okay, this, if you understand, you have a small work in your next page. Okay, turn over that. Yes, what is that? Nikita's sister uses the information given in the box to tell her what her lines say. So Nikita's sister, she also has seen her palm. Okay, and she has seen the lines what are there. Depending upon that, she's just telling that what all things will happen if it is of such case. Okay, first truth they have written already. If your lifeline is long, you have a long life, right? If your headline is dark, you are intelligent. If your heart line is dark, you are kind. I hope you can do it on your own also, children. Not required to see the answers. You can just have to apply here, the if conditional, and write down the features of that particular line. Okay, I hope you can do it on your own. Okay, now it's your turn. Draw your hand over there and draw the lines by looking into your palm, and draw the lines exactly. Okay, just try it out. Okay, just draw your hand in this way by keeping your hand in that, and you can draw, and you can just draw the lines by yourself. Okay, and then you can write about yourself. Okay, tell about yourself, like in that way, right? Okay, coming to the next one. So complete the following sentences. The first one is done for you. Okay, if water is heated to 100 degrees Celsius, it boils. Every one of us know, right? If a plant does not get water, what happens, children? If the plant, which is, for example, a plant is being grown in your garden, and if you don't pour water to it at all, what happens? Of course, it dies, right? Yes, but don't do that. Okay, always take care of the plants and animals, right? Next, if fish are taken out of water, obviously what happens? They die, right? They die, right? If you face the east, the west is, of course, you are back, right? If you face the east, the west lies into your back. Then if you switch on the television. If you switch on the television, what happens? A sound starts, okay, or we get a kind of sound, or we can say channel starts. You can write, right, in that way. Then if you exercise, you will remain fit, or you will remain healthy. Okay, in that way. And then if you add sugar to the tea, it becomes sweet, of course, right? If you add sugar to the tea, it becomes sweet. So you can put in your own points also, children. It's nothing that you have to copy the same thing which I have given over there. So read the following conversation that took place between Bunty and Shikha. Shikha, are you going anywhere during the summer vacation? Bunty, we are planning to go to Dalhousie, but I will have to finish my holiday homework in time. Bunty's answer can be written in another way using if. We may go to Dalhousie if I finish my holiday homework in time, right? So now children, you have a small work over there. Match the following, right? Follow the pattern in the following example and write sentences taking ideas given in the table below. First one has been done for you. I may is given and if is given, which is common for all the sentences, okay? But you can choose your part, the column B and column D of your own. So let us give it as a column A, B, C and D. Okay, so this one is common for all the sentences, but these two you have to choose the perfectly, okay, right, in that way. Yeah, so got it, children? So now they have given a small example over there. I may go to play if it stops raining, right? You can just have or you can ask right in this way also. I may go to play if my mother allows. It is given over there, right? So depends, right? Or you can write I may go to play if I finish my homework. See which you feel the suitable one you can write, okay, in that way. You can just put out for some other day like I may buy a new dress if we go for a shopping, right? I may stand first in the class if I work hard, right? I may go to my aunt's house if I finish my homework. I may watch TV if you can just if I finish my homework or if I were right, if it stops raining somewhere, you can just add up to the point which you feel better, okay? Then I may play the Casio if we have a musical show. Okay, here are some answers. You can just check out. I have written my own way. You can just write which you feel better much than that. You can just write in the same way, okay? Next you see. Imagine a fairy has just appeared before you. I hope you all know to whom we call a fairy, children. If you know the Cinderella story, you may know to whom we call a fairy, okay? See, they will be having a magic wand and they will be having some kind of powers, okay? So whatever you ask, you will, the wish will be fulfilled. It is called as like fairies always, right? They bring us some good deeds, fortune and all. So here imagine a fairy just had appeared in front of you. She has granted you 5 wishes. Wow, what a great thing, right, children? She has told you, come on, ask whatever you want, any 5 wishes. Using the pattern I wish dash, write your wishes as shown in the example. I wish I were good at maths. I wish I were rich. So start your wishes, children. Okay, I have given my own answer, right? But I hope you can write anything of your own which you like, not the same thing what I have written here, okay? You can just write your own answer. It is just a wish. You are asking the wish to the fairy. It can be anything. Most of the children, what you ask, I wish I were having a tank full of chocolates. Anything, okay, whichever you want, you can just write down there, right? Whatever is your wish, you can just write or drop down there in that in the wish list, okay? Any 5 wishes. Now you see, children, now write down one reason for each of the above wishes. See, already you have written some or the other wishes in the above sentence, 5 wishes you have written, okay? But now you have to write the reason for why you had wished that, right? For example, I said that I wish I were having a tank full of chocolates. Okay, so you can write. Then you have to write the reason. If I if I had a tank full of chocolates, I would have get a chance to eat it every day, right? In that way, I will eat it every day. Or in that way, you can write. In the same way, children, you have to write your reasons over there for which you have asked for a wish, right? If I were good at maths, I would top the class. If I were rich, I would go round the world. Right? I have just tried it out. If I were a bird, I would try to touch the sky. If I were a doctor, I would treat the patients. So in the same way, children, you also try it. Keep in your mind, if you have to use is a must. Okay? It's a conditional, what we say, use that. Yes. Now you see, look at the picture given below. It is a picture of a lonely jungle. Have you ever passed through jungle, children? Walked in the woods? Maybe no, right? You and your friend are lost in it. Oh my God. Imagine what would you do if you saw a girl in a ditch. Ditch is like what do you call a part of a ground which is dug. Okay, dug. Okay, teggu antivella in kannadalli, in that way it is. Okay, like ditch is something where ground is bit hold, where anyone may fall inside that. You may be have seen in the news and all, or some lessons, right? Like if they want to hunt an elephant or what you call deer and all, what they do, they will just dig the ground and they will cover with the grasses, because they will come to eat grasses and all, and they will fall in that ditch. Okay, so here the question is for you. If you saw a girl in a ditch, if a lion appeared before you, wow, nice chance, right, children? What will you do? If you saw a wounded man lying on the ground, if a bear appeared, if dacoits surrounded, dacoits means like the people who come to what do you call, snatch your valuable things, like they are like a thief only. They will just grab all your valuable things, money, clothes, sorry, not clothes, jewels and all, right? And then if you met your class teacher, right? These are the things that they have given the situations you have to use by using if. If I saw a girl in a ditch, I have written that I would help her to come out. I have written, you can write your own answer, whatever you want. If a lion appeared in front of me, I would climb up the tree, or I would say I will run away from there. If I saw a wounded man lying on the ground, I would give him the first aid. Okay, whatsoever. It depends on your own. You can write your own answer there. Okay. Then, if a bear appeared, I would lay down and stop breathing. With this, we have learned already in your what you call primary classes, right? Like primary in the sense in third, second, and all, right? Where two friends will be there. One will be knowing how to climb a tree, and the other one will not know how to climb a tree, right? So always the bear will not touch the bodies which is dead. Okay, so the friend who was knowing how to climb a tree, he will climb a tree and he will be safe from the bear. But what the second one did, he immediately thought of a plan. He slept down without breathing, and he kept his eyes closed. Okay, so the bear thought the boy is dead and it will leave him and go away. The same thing. Okay, so the same thing I have written here over there. So if a bear appeared, I would lay down and stop breathing. If dacoits surround me, I would face the situation boldly. Boldly means you may fight or something, or you can say that I will give away all my jewels if you're not strong enough. If I met my class teacher, I would ask her for help. Okay, so depends, whatever you want you can write down. Okay, read the incomplete sentences given below and complete them in any suitable way. The first one has been done as an example. Okay, if ice is kept at normal temperature, if you keep the ice outside, what happens? It melts, right? See, if there is a lightning, I hope, Sidilu, okay, and of course there will be thundering also. Okay, gudugu, right? Sidilu gudugu, we say na, thundering and lightning. So it happens to go in go. So if salt is added to the water, it comes down, or it dissolves also, we can write. Okay, the salt will always dissolve with water, right? Dissolves. Okay, or we can say the water, if salt is added to the water, it dissolves. Dissolve means karagadu. Okay, so if a stone is thrown upward, if you throw a stone upward, what happens? It obviously comes down, right? It will not go into the sky flying, right? And if you practice daily, you may become perfect. If you turn off the tap, the water stops flowing, right? So imagine you were in the following situation. What would you do in each situation? It is your condition, children. What will you do if it happens with you? If I were a millionaire, you know what is a millionaire? The one who is very rich. Okay, a crorepati will say in that way. So I would help the needy people. Okay, next one. If I went to live in another country, I would miss my family. If I became invisible, you know what's the meaning of invisible? Maya agadu. Okay, I means you will not be seen by any people. You become invisible. I would help the police to catch the bad people, right? Then if my friends gets in trouble, I would help her. If I lose all my money, I would report to the police station, right? So you can write in your own answer also there, children. Nothing that you had to write the same answer what I have given over there. Complete the following sentence to make them interesting. I would jump with joy if I get full marks in exam. What will you do if I tell you that you have got first position? We would all be very ill if we eat junk food. Will you help me if I am in trouble? Our teacher will be angry if we will not do our homework, right? See, you can here also you can give your own answer, right? Okay, I would jump with joy if I get a new bicycle. See, it depends. Okay, it depends upon your likes and all. You can write a different answer for this. Nothing that you had to write the same answer what I have given over there. Okay, thank you.